I am here today at Highlands Nordic. Very windy day, and it looks like pretty soft trail conditions as well. But we'll see. They groomed them, but it's really windy today, so they did say in their trail report that open sections will be susceptible to blowing snow, which you can see right here. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to this. I like Highlands Nordic. They are really nice trails in the wintertime. They groom regularly, which is great, and they give daily trail reports. They will shut down the trails. You do have to pay to ride these, but you know, I would say the trails are worth it, especially with the effort that they put in on grooming. But they give daily trail reports at 7 a.m. ish, and they'll close down the trails if the trails aren't running nice, so you know not to waste your time or money, which is nice. If this is how they are all day, I'll be happy with this. In the summertime, these trails are private trails reserved for Cork members, Collingwood Off-Road Cycling Club. And they're really nice. I'm a Cork member. Strong supporter of Cork. I think they're one of the better clubs for sure. But I really enjoy these trails in the summertime too. They have a bit of a enduro, all mountain type flair to them, which is really nice. Cork allows you to ride a few private trail systems, so you definitely get your money's worth on the membership with the variety. Oh, what happened here? Looks like the grooming stopped. Oh boy, this is the snowdrift. That was a long hike-a-bike section through a snowdrift. Not particularly promising, but you know, it had been groomed. It just, a snowdrift had blown over it. This is much nicer. Edges are soft. Edges are quite soft. I will be making snow angels today, almost certainly. Nice. In the winter time, some of the trails run in the opposite direction than they do in the summertime. In the summertime, there's a different climb trail that I think we go down in the winter. A little bit of it, not all of it, but this section of the trail is really nice. But yeah, in the wintertime, some of these trails run in the opposite direction. In the summertime, I'm usually going the opposite. Well, in the summertime, this trail goes the other direction. That was nice. Wow, it's a little bit soft, but it's really nice. These trails are not the fastest, even in the best of conditions, because of how twisty they are. But it makes it interesting. This section's beautiful though. Holy cow. This section's been so nice, holy cow. You can hear the wind in the trees though. Got that little creak in my bike. I think it's the cassette. It annoys me, but I think it's the cassette. I'm gonna stick with this one. I'm gonna come back on that trail over there. Usually there's a little shortcut cutting that corner that I sometimes take advantage of to get in front of someone if they don't take the shortcut. But it did not look like it was ridden today. This has been running really nice. Holy cow. I'm running 6 psi in both tires. I would like to be running a bit lower, but I've had a problem with burping air and then the tires going flat when I'm down in that 4 psi range. 5 is always questionable, but I checked my tires this morning and they were at 6. So that I know is usually pretty good. A little higher than I'd like though. 4 would be ideal. I'm also a heavier rider, so. Ooh. Back onto the main loop. So I just finished the little optional freeway loop. Ooh, that was close. Oh, rider up. Hi there, you go ahead. Oh, okay. Yeah, you too. Trails are running pretty good, all things considered. That's the only other fat biker I've seen. Whew. This section is running so nicely. Holy cow. I know I said that the first time, but it is very true. Oops, oops. Stay in the middle. I was supposed to have the regular guys that I ride with come up here over Family Day weekend to ride, but the weather was just so bad and Highlands didn't have their trails open, so it didn't work out. And then this weekend we were playing it by ear. Saturday the trails were closed. Today is Sunday, and it's a further drive for the guys to make it up here, and I don't think anyone wanted to come up here on a Sunday, so it's just me, and I don't regret it. Well, it's not that I don't regret coming, that's for sure. Trails are running pretty damn sweet, especially when I get into this section. That was quite abrupt. Don't know what the hell happened there. Random gravity check. Don't worry, world. Gravity's still working. This is going to go out to a farm's field that connects the Highlands Trail network to Scotch Hollow, which is a private farm, or property I should say. I guess it's a farm, where Cork has built up some, like, just a short loop of trails, but they've also built up a little skill section with pump track, and I like the bridge, that's cool. Pump track and dual slalom jumps. So again, another perk for joining Cork. It's a great place to bring young kids. I mean, the jumps and stuff like that, it's all small. Ooh. So I think I'm just gonna take this out to the field and then turn around back. I never flat biked this section before. It's really nice.
It's always the edge.
It's always the edge.
The exits and entrances.
Oh, I was deep. All right, here's a quick bite check on my new Fezzari Kings Peak. I'm in my garage and it's really windy outside, so I apologize if you hear the wind noise, but it's the new Kings Peak. Pretty modern geometry, so a 67-degree head tube angle and I think a 75 seat tube angle. I really like the seat tube angle. I find it makes it a lot more comfortable climbing. I'm sitting kind of above the crank as opposed to behind it. I find my legs feel better afterwards. I'm running SRAM Eagle EXO derailleur drivetrain, but I have an NX cassette because my hubs are not XD, SRAM XD, so I had to go with the NX. Running head, big aluminum deal or bad rims. Really like those rims. Single wall, aluminum, so they're light, but they're not very durable. So great for groomed snow trails, not so great for summer riding. These are the wheels off my old bike, but I like them a lot. Have V snowshoe XL tires, studded. I'm going to be upgrading to some Dillingers soon. I'm just waiting for them to get delivered. I have aluminum bar, short stem, which is nice. PNW dropper post with a wolf tooth remote. And I'm running SLX 4-pot brakes. I'm a SRAM drivetrain Shimano brake fan, so I usually mix up my drivetrain and brakes. Yeah, so, oh, and race face turbine fat bike crank. So in terms of the build, the frame and the fork are obviously new. The crank is new. The dropper post is new. Pretty much everything else came from my parts bin. So the bars, grips, drivetrain, except for the crank, saddle, dropper post lever. Mix of old and new, but it's running really nice. Really enjoying it. Compared to my old bike had pretty traditional geometry. So like a 68.5 degree head tube angle and a 73 maybe seat tube angle and very short reach. So I found when I would transition from my regular summer mountain bikes to fat biking, the first couple of rides I just felt cramped and I felt very uncomfortable, didn't feel comfortable to jump. But this is a lot more natural feeling to me, as I've said on another video. I like the reach, I like the room, I like the head tube angle. Yeah, so hopefully I can add this onto a actual fat bike ride. Trails are shut down right now because of the blowing snow, at least the trails near me right now. But I'll add this to a fat bike ride and hopefully get to show you it a little bit more out on the trail. Anyways, happy pedaling, guys.